Hey everyone! I missed a couple of book and explore locations on the continent of Sylvia in the last video, so I'm going to go ahead and do a quick video about that. Now, the reason I'm looking at the faction stuff is that some of these areas you can't get to without the correct faction. What you need is under character and reputation, you need to have your Children of Wind faction to honored. As of right now, you cannot exchange the reputation items for the Children of Wind reputation, but it may be there later, so take a look. Instead, I went into my character screen and under reputation, and I donated resources and continued to work on the main quest and was able to get my Children of Wind reputation up to honored, and that allowed me the ability to fly in the new area. If your reputation is not high enough, you can still get some of these. If you go to this starting location, which is on top of a hill, you have the ability to fly here. You have to go straight up and then over to the main kind of central area up here in the sky. So I'm going to go all the way up. Don't go too high or you won't be able to get in the building very easily. You can get in from the airship side, but if you go too high, it does get a little bit harder to get in. Okay, from there you can fly over to the building here, and there is a book and an explorer location, actually a few of each, in this area. Okay, first look for this gumball-like machine. You can talk to the guy and you can play the game. When I clicked the machine, the first thing that I got was a book location, so I'm going to go ahead and post the coordinates for where to find this. You can also keep going and get some additional achievements by just continuing to play it over and over. I tried this several more times and you can get the achievements here. There's 2 of them. And then after that, I tried it a bunch more. I didn't get anything beyond that, so please post in the comments if you happen to find something else from that gumball jar if you keep going. Otherwise, here are the coordinates for that location. Alright, the explorer inside this dome is a little bit more tricky, and he is right over in the back behind this gumball machine area, so I'm just going to go ahead and go over and get that. Now, if you don't have flying yet, like I didn't when I was trying this, you can still get the explorer location, but it is significantly more challenging. Alright, if you have flying, all you have to really do is fly up and take a picture of the statue. Otherwise, the pathfinding thing took me outside and down to the ground, at which point I flew back up and in so that I was already flying inside this dome area. Okay, so here I am flying back in. Now this window's a little too short. I tried to get as high as I could before I got in there, but if you go around to the other sides where the airship is, the doorway is a little bit taller, and I was able to get inside the building. Now, once you're inside the building, then you can go ahead and try to get that location. I'm still too low, the problem is though. However, if you point your camera up and go forward, you will fly higher, so I was able to get high enough without the correct honor in order to, or the reputation to get the flying ability, so it is still possible to get this, and from here I was able to angle it to the right shot to get the screenshot. It wasn't too challenging, but I will post the coordinates for that. Alright, so with the correct angle of the statue, I was able to finish off this explorer location, and as you can see here, I was able to complete that. Now the coordinates for where I completed it is right here, so hopefully that will help you get to the correct position so that you can actually do that screenshot. Okay, the next one I got when I had the ability to fly, and it's by the airship, and if you go out to the very end of the airship area, you can sit and look out on the end of the world. Okay, so navigate to these coordinates. Just make sure that when you do, you fly up into the sky, not down on the ground. And once you do that, you're able to sit down on the edge here and view the last scenery location listed under the collection. Alright, this next one you might be able to get to without having to do the flying yet, but it would be very challenging. Definitely easier with flying. So here I am at the Explorer, and again she is up in the sky, so if you go to this location and make sure to fly up to her. Now you should be able to get up from the hill as well. However, flying to get the screenshot would be very difficult. Now for this, I was able to get the screenshot, but I did not actually record that part, so I just have the coordinates and where it is located. Okay, when you fly to this location, just make sure that you are not too high up in the sky. If you go too high up, it won't work. You have to be low enough and angle your screen up a bit so that you kind of get that island at the bottom cut off and a little bit of the island on the side, and then it works. Alright, the last Explorer location is one you do not have to fly to. Instead, go to these coordinates and go to the edge of the waterfall. Now, when you go over the waterfall, you want to fall down and kind of stay along the edge here, and it will give you the last Explorer location without actually talking to anyone or anything like that. So hopefully you found this helpful. You're watching VGO 40, and this is VGO Girl, and we will see you next time in World of Kings.